Good afternoon to you all. It's Tuesday, just gone 2 o'clock, which can only mean one thing. It's Cruise Day Tuesday with JTA. And today you've got myself, Mark, and my colleague, Ahmar. Now, obviously, there's a slight little change of plan today, as we were supposed to have had the lovely James Scott joining us live in the studio, and James is from Sea Dream Yacht Club. Unfortunately, he was unable to join us today. So we're going to do a little talk about Sea Dream and talk about all things JTA as an update. But we do wish James a speedy recovery, and we look forward to having him in the studio in the next couple of weeks. So, Ahmar, how are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very well, Mark. Again, goes without saying, wishing James a speedy recovery. But Mark, I thought we'll continue with the session because you also spent some time with Sea Dream, and you're familiar with the product. So, with that in mind, for anyone who hasn't sold Sea Dream before, can you give our travel agent partners a quick overview of Sea Dream and what makes Sea Dream so special?
Of course. So obviously James will be in to talk. He's been on board the product really recently, so he'll be in to give you a full update shortly. But really, Sea Dream is a beautiful but very, very niche product. They have just two little yachts, which they call Sea Dream 1 and Sea Dream 2. And on board each yacht, they have a maximum of 112 guests and 95 award-winning crew. So it's generally a one-to-one guest to crew experience. They sell their beautiful little yachts in the Caribbean, generally from November through to the end of April. And then when they bring them back across the Atlantic with guests on board, then commonly one of their yachts goes up to Norway and does the beautiful Norwegian fjords, and the other one of their yachts goes into the Mediterranean. But the uniqueness about Sea Dream is all about the outdoor experience. It's about eating outside al fresco with different backdrops each night. It is about the attention to detail that the crew provide on board, that one-to-one guest-to-crew ratio. And they're very, very fortunate. They're small little yachts that go to small little yachting harbours, ports and playgrounds in the Caribbean, Mediterranean, up in Norway. From there, they're fantastic for couples who want to travel individually. They're also great if you've got clients or agents out there that or your guests that wants to do groups. They're great for family gatherings, and then obviously being the small nature they can do full ship charters as well from there. But it comes at a beautiful price point. We've got a Sea Dream flyer that we had prepared in advance, which we'll put in the chat box afterwards, so you can promote on your social media and in your shop windows. But the beautiful thing about Sea Dream, the thing to bear in mind for you guys, is that their repeat business is so high, so that once you've got a client once, it's probably a client for life on board Sea Dream, and it's not uncommon that clients will travel 3 or 4 times a year. So hopefully that just gives you a little synopsis of what Sea Dream is all about for those who are tuning in to learn more about those guys. And we'll obviously have James back shortly. He'll be able to give us a full update from there.
Perfect. Thank you.
Pleasure. So that's talk about all things JTA. So it's on to your part of the show now, my friend.
Perfect.
So
I want to talk about. Well, the first thing I want to talk about is celebrity cruises. So for any of our agents that missed my little quick update on Friday, celebrity cruises. Oh my God! So probably the first time we're doing an incentive, which is like any booking made in August will go into a prize draw. One lucky agent will win £500 by the end of, we'll announce a winner by, I'd probably say mid-September, once all bookings have been QC'd and checked, etc. But like I said, any booking for celebrity made in the month of August goes into a prize draw. What's there to miss? What's there not to love about celebrity?
So the more bookings you make, the more chances you've got of winning the prize.
More bookings, more chances. Amazing. And then one lucky agent will get 500 quid. Goes towards all their shopping, Christmas shopping.
I know. Talk about Christmas in August,
That's celebrity. Yeah, Christmas August. Well, why not? This is the perfect opportunity. And with, as always with JTA, all those, whether it's Christmas shopping, whether it's vouchers on anything, it's like a credit card, isn't it? So £500 goes towards your shopping. You check in, where as long as it meets the criteria as per like the JTA rewards policy, you go in, use your JTA rewards card, and there you go.
Brilliant.
So shopping's taken care of.
So what have we got lined up to help you guys, the agents out there, to promote celebrity? I think we've.
I've found 2 cracking offers last week. Mm-hmm. I'm going to try to do the same thing as what we did a couple of weeks ago. So I'm going to share my screen. Hopefully, the offers are there. But I thought these offers. 1 second. Let me just share my screen. Here we
Amazing.
go.
So what have we got? What's the first offer we've got going here?
First offer. Leaving the UK on the 29th of October 2026. It's an 11-night package.
Wow.
It's Barcelona round trip, but again, it includes your flights and hotel stay, etc. And it's like leading from London, 969 per person. And again, even all like regional departure points, the inside cabin price is under £1,000. So London's 969, Birmingham's 989, Dublin's 989, Manchester and Edinburgh is 999. The sailing is quite, is selling well. So ocean view cabins are sold out. However, like for a celebrity cruise, 1229 in a balcony cabin.
It's a bargain.
It's an absolute insane. So I would definitely, to all our listeners, I would definitely encourage, if you've got customers that are a bit more price led, I've got, everyone's going to be, everyone wants the best value. So if you talk about value, this holiday, it's 11-night package, works out £88 per person per night.
That's including the flights and the one-night accommodation as well. Brilliant.
So it includes flights and one-night pre-cruise hotel stay, and even ports of call. So you're embarking in Barcelona, going to Malta, Valletta, Crete, Catacolan, Messina, Sicily, Naples, Rome, and then you disembark in Barcelona and fly back to the UK. So this, again, offer I just thought is, it's a great value for money. Mm-hmm. The second offer, which I thought was worth sharing, was
So where's this one going? Where are we going?
This is also going from Barcelona round trip, but it's doing the Canary Islands. So this is leaving the UK on the 13th of November. So a bit of winter sun. So leaving the UK on the 13th of November. Mm-hmm. Flying to Barcelona, one-night pre-cruise hotel stay. So this is doing Lanzarote, Tenerife, Las Palmas, Funchal, Morocco, so Tangier, Morocco, and then disembark in Barcelona.
So this one here, this is 12 nights on board.
Wow. This is 12 nights on board. So it's a 13-night package. So 12 nights on board, one-night pre-cruise hotel stay. And again, lead-in price from London, 959 per person. Birmingham, 969. Edinburgh, 969. Dublin, 979. And Manchester, just over £1,000. So for a 13-night package, lead cabin price with your flights and hotel, 1059 per person. And then if those, again, going for like value for money, £74 per person per night. Yeah. So, and as I mentioned on my video, like honestly, I was in London a couple of weeks ago. It cost us more just for a break in London than it is to go on a celebrity cruise. It's on board Celebrity Infinity. So again, when it comes to offers, there's loads of offers. Even the top 10 we've got planned out, which is coming out tomorrow. So I'm just going to stop sharing. So in terms of,
sorry, I didn't mean to. I just interject there as well. Is that these two offers here are just purely for 2026. We have done a Solus Celebrity e-shot that would have landed in your inboxes hopefully just before lunchtime today. And there's 4 other celebrity offers in there as well, which we've built out for 2027 as well. So,
yeah, the trends are showing people are still booking like for 2026. Although I think, as we mentioned a couple of weeks ago, 40% of our bookings are still, parting in Q3, Q4. So
yeah,
people are still looking for like last minute bookings, or they're booking a lot further out. So going back to the point what Mark was just saying, absolutely. So we've got 2 offers for celebrity that are 2026 based, and then the other 4 are for 2027. So that's really in a nutshell on celebrity cruises. But going back for this month, so we've got Fred Olsen, that our cruise line for the month. The incentive for Fred Olsen is £60 per booking. So any booking made in the month of August, any Fred Olsen booking is, you'll earn £60 per booking. And with that in mind, I thought it'll be
We've got
worth
another
sharing.
offer to share with us.
Yeah, it'll be
Here we
worth
go.
sharing an offer for Fred Olsen, which I thought was, again, in terms of destination that's selling well, and also, sorry, one second, let me just share the offer. So this is for 2027. So again, those customers that want to avoid flying. So this is going from Newcastle. It's a 10-night, 10-night sailing, no fly cruise. But again, it's going at Newcastle. Not to forget, if we've got customers in the south and they want to get a flight from London to Newcastle with JTA, that's also an option as well. Or those agents or customers that are in the north, this is a perfect getaway for August 2027. So sailing from Newcastle, 10 nights full board on Ballet, and the lead price is $12.29 per person.
Brilliant.
So it's basically doing Spain. So it's going to Bilbao. I can never pronounce this, but Cantabria. It's overnight in Gijon, La Coruna, and then you're disembarking in Newcastle. So again, another great offer to promote your customers and also support our friends at Fred Olsen. Not forgetting the incentives of £60 per booking incentive with Fred Olsen, and that's not everything. So that's just the incentive.
Yeah, go on. Just keep going. Can I just very quickly interject here and just remind everybody that's watching that with Fred Olsen, we also did a solar sea shot that dropped on Saturday, the 1st of August. So there's plenty of other, whilst we've highlighted this one particular offer, there's plenty of other ones that you can use on your social media and your shop windows to help yourselves drive those Fred Olsen bookings and get those £60 per booking rewards via us as well. So sorry, sir, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No,
keep on your flow, sir.
Yeah, so I was just saying, so the incentive is open across any cruise booking. So these were 2 cruise lines where we've mentioned where we've got boosted incentives, but any cruise booking, our agents will still earn the standard £20 per booking.
Brilliant. And then I know we've been teasing this for a long time, but I promise you will start to see on social media, certainly from tomorrow onwards, the Star Trip fam trip that we spoke about at the beginning of July. That will now go live. So it will be, if you make a JTA booking, it will be 1 point to enter into the prize draw. If you make a JTA booking with Star Clippers, then it will be 2 points. And again, on every single booking that you'll make, you'll get that £20 reward as well from there. So if you wanted to just refresh yourselves on Star Clippers and how you can sell more Star Clippers with us, then Luke and myself from Star Clippers did a Cruise Day Tuesday at the very beginning of July. I think it was the 7th of July. If you go back to our YouTube channel, you'll be able to find those, in fact, not just that one, but all of the previous Cruise Day Tuesday ones there, so you can review and watch them and learn more about the exciting products that we've had recently on board from there as well. So
perfect.
Where were we up to? So we've covered off Celebrity, we've covered off Cruise Line of the Month, which is Fred's, we've covered off the fam trip, and we've covered off the £20 per booking with every booking that you make. What about, I think there was a luxury partner as well, Seabourn, that you just wanted to mention briefly.
So I mean, again, worth mentioning. So pricing with Seabourn at the moment, we've secured some exclusive rates. So at the moment, we'll probably share more in the next couple of days. But again, if you've got customers that are thinking ultra luxury, and I'd say ultra luxury as a whole, but especially if you've got customers that have got any, or if you've got inquiries on Seabourn, please give us a call and get the price for your Seabourn customers with us as well, because at the moment we've got some phenomenal pricing on Seabourn, but we'll share some offers on social in the next coming days. But I think that there was one offer which we shared out on last week's top 10, which was Asia. So again, if you can also view our offers or download our offers on the cruise offers section on JTA's on JTA website. So any offer, or if you've missed the offer for whatever reason, or you want to promote it, please download the offer from last week's top 10, and you'll have a Seabourn offer there as well. Or in the coming few days, we'll be doing a bit more offers with Seabourn and highlighting the real key message, or the savings message for you and your customers.
Amazing. There you go. So, and then just last thing just to look out for is our usual top 10 will be dropping in your inboxes tomorrow. We've found some amazing deals. We shouldn't quite proud of them ourselves, aren't we? So we've got 5 offers which are all under £1,000 per person. And I think there's one in particular I just wanted to highlight was an amazing one with our friends at Celestial Cruises. There is a 4-night Celestial cruise on Celestial Discovery, which we've then packaged with 3 nights in Athens. It's for October this year, so potentially around the October half term as well, although there are other dates available on request, and that's coming at £969 per person, 969, which we think is brilliant value for money for that product there. So just say look out for your top 10 tomorrow, because there's some amazing offers again for you to promote in your windows and your social media channels from there. So Ahmar, was there anything else you wanted to add for this week just before I wrap up?
No, I think that's it. I think we'll keep it nice and short, and hopefully we'll be back to normal services from next week.
Next week we will have an update on all things Crystal Cruises, so one of our luxury partners. Look forward to being back with you next Tuesday live. But in the meantime, please remember, send in your questions in advance or send them in during our live sessions, and we'll endeavour to answer them as we go along from there. But thanks everybody for watching this week, and we'll look forward to catching up with you next week.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Cheers. Bye, guys.